Live with Hayley and Claire is next.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for the show today. Look at this amazing view. We are coming to you live today from Stonecrest Golf Course in Prestonsburg. What a gorgeous place this is. There are so many golfers out here today, and the weather could not be better. It is so gorgeous. Thanks for joining us today for Live with Hayley. I'm Hayley Harmon alongside Claire Crouch as we continue our Discover Kentucky series. Today, where we're discovering Kentucky is Prestonsburg. We are in beautiful Floyd County. Thanks again for joining us.
Yes, and what a pleasure it has been over these last 24 hours. There's absolutely, aside from the gorgeous weather, so much to do here. We went mountain biking, we went kayaking, we've eaten some great food, and we've just been enjoying this gorgeous scenery.
I know, like we said earlier, Claire and I were talking, she was like, I've been so pleasantly surprised. Not that we didn't expect great things. We knew when we were coming here that there were going to be great things to discover. But if you haven't been to Prestonsburg, this is our first time as well, there really is so much to do. It's nuts. If you're an outdoorsman, so many outdoor activities that they were like, we just want people to know this is here. And we're excited to discover it and take you along with us. Because, yeah, we did so many activities in just 24 hours.
Yes, it's been jam-packed.
It has been, and the weather has cooperated. This is, I think, the prettiest day we've had, well, in weeks for sure.
Absolutely, especially because I think every day we've been waking up just expecting it to be, it's gonna rain, it's gonna be great, and it is just almost disgusting how beautiful it is. It's just like the breeze is light and cool, the sun is hot, there's not a cloud in the sky, and look at this, I mean, again, this gorgeous scenery all around us. I never would have guessed Prestonsburg would have been this beautiful.
Yes.
I was prepared for mountains and trees, but I mean, it's really just something to take in.
It is. And today, we are here on the best day. You know, on a Friday, we pulled in at the golf course. We were like, it is hopping on a Friday. They have a charity golf event going on today, and I think they told us it was their 17th annual. And so just so many great events going on in Prestonsburg. It's not too far from Central Kentucky, where LEX 18 is located in Lexington. It's an easy drive. Took us no time to get here. And there is so much to do. If you're a golfer, you can come here to the golf course or take advantage of any of those outdoor activities. They've also got so much else to offer, too. You know, arts and things like that.
Yeah,
so we're going to cover a lot.
Yes.
Do we want to get to our hot topics today?
Let's do it.
Let's do the hot topics. Okay, obviously the first thing we want to talk about, we watched the game last night. We know a lot of you probably did as well. The Toronto Raptors, they are celebrating their NBA championship win. They wrapped up their NBA title by holding off the Golden State Warriors last night in Game 6 of the NBA Finals in Oakland. The victory not secure until Warriors star Stephen Curry misfired on a three-point jumper, heartbreaker for Warriors fans. The Raptors iced the game, making 3 free throws. Raptors take the title 114-110. Players celebrated on the court while fans in Canada's largest city celebrated in the streets. They were losing their minds.
Of course they were.
It's Toronto's first NBA title since joining the league back in 1995.
Huge for them, heartbreaker for Golden State fans, especially given what happened with Klay Thompson. It was confirmed he tore his ACL.
You hate to hear that.
And you hate that after what happened the prior game with Kevin Durant. So a really tough end of the season to them, but I was explaining last night when we were watching the game, I was like, I didn't really have a dog in the fight. I was like, I love, you know, I just like to cheer. And I'd done a real deep dive on Kawhi Leonard and gotten into him and his whole backstory. So, you know, I just like to see someone win. I hate that someone has to lose, and I hate that it was such a sour ending to the season for the Warriors. But, I mean, happy for the Toronto fans, you know?
Exactly. Such a great event for them. And, yeah, it was just nice. I feel like the Warriors have become kind of the leader in the NBA lately.
Yes.
So even if you're not a fan, you still want to watch them. Like Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, all those guys, Draymond Green. They're just such a great, energetic, amazing team to watch, and everyone's like, they can't lose. They have such an amazing team. All their starters, even their backups. But, yeah, so they did have those injuries. It was unfortunate they lost, but hey, I don't think it's going to kill the Warriors. I think we'll see them in the next NBA Finals, that's for sure.
That's right. Adam behind the camera is just wincing at every moment. He's like, it's awful. Huge Warriors fan.
Yes.
There's many of you out there, but you know what? There's always next season.
Yes.
Shed a tear and we'll look forward to 2020.
And congrats to the Raptors. I love that the place where they were celebrating is called Jurassic Park in Toronto. I didn't know they had that Jurassic because of the Raptors. I love it.
Yeah, it's cute.
I'm in on it.
Love it. Okay, sticking with some sports, how about the U.S. Open in California as well? A slam dunk, or maybe more like a hole-in-one, because we're talking golf, at Pebble Beach during round 1 of the 119th U.S. Open, which I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah, man.
That's really ignorant of me, probably. On the 202-yard par 3, Rory Sabatini is on the tee see, his shot is right on the line as the ball takes 2 bounces, then dunks into the bottom of the cup for the hole-in-one. High fives all around from Sabatini's playing partners to celebrate the ace. It's the 45th hole-in-one in U.S. Open history, the first since 2014. Of course, we had to talk about
Wowzers.
golf since we're on a golf course.
That's right.
You know?
And you and I know so much about golf.
Absolutely. I have so much to offer and add to this conversation. There's what are they called?
Clubs.
Clubs.
Yes.
Yes, and balls. Golf balls.
Right.
That's what you use.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I didn't know what was happening. No, you know what? We really are having to learn a ton about golf because we're going to turn around again and the Barbasol is going to be in Lexington. I can't believe it's already nearly here again.
Yes, less than a month away.
I know. I can't believe it. So we are learning quite a bit about golf, and yeah, we know. We don't know that much about it, but we know this is a gorgeous golf course. Again, we're coming to you live from Stonecrest Golf Course in Prestonsburg as we discover Kentucky.
Yes.
But yeah, so hole-in-one, I just can't believe when that happens.
No.
Like, I literally cannot believe when they make it into the hole even in a putt.
No.
So it's just amazing.
Yeah, I've gone mini golfing one time in the past 10 years in Lexington at that biblical golf course. I don't know if you've ever been to it. It's by the Lexington Ice Center. It's kind of amazing.
Okay, that sounds amazing.
And I never, it took me, I think, through the first half of the game for me to even make it into the hole once. I tried 8 different times on every hole and never even got it in. So, you know,
That's
a
okay.
golfer I am not.
That's
but
right.
I'm still happy to be here.
That's why we love to watch sports, because it's watching the best of the best and what you wish you could be.
Exactly.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Dreams.
have you seen the video of the glass walkway in Chicago
I have.
that cracked?
Yes, I have.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
this freaked me out. Okay,
Yes.
if you don't have a fear of heights, you may soon after seeing video of the glass observation deck atop one of America's tallest skyscrapers. It reportedly cracked while someone was standing on it.
Oh, my.
Visitors of the see-through glass sky deck in Chicago's Willis Tower were freaked out when a protective layer covering the glass somehow cracked under a visitor's feet. Officials say no one on the observation deck, thankfully, was in any danger, but eyewitnesses say the woman who was on the ledge when it cracked turned pale when it happened.
Of course she did.
Can you imagine?
Her life had to have been flashing before her eyes.
Yes. And
You
this-
cannot move fast enough in that situation.
No, because you don't know it's a protective layer. You
Yeah.
think it's the floor beneath you is cracking.
Right.
And this just confirms my fears about this, because I'm like, I'll never go on that glass sky deck. I've always thought that, because I'm like, what if?
Right.
And this is the what if I'm talking about,
Yep.
people.
And it's not the first time it's happened there. I've actually been on that sky deck.
figured you had, yeah.
Yes, one of my best friends lives in Chicago, and we did that one time. And it's just daunting enough. I'm not afraid of heights whatsoever. But
yeah.
to stand up on there, and there's absolutely nothing below you, is scary enough. And if there's any type of anything, I'm talking if I hear the wind, if I hear a bird chirping
Right.
outside, I'm off, because that means that glass is not thick enough. So yeah, it's God bless her, but I'm glad no one's really in danger.
Yeah,
So,
for real. I
yikes.
just, it's scary. No, wait, do they have a slide too? Is that the place that has the slide that goes outside?
If they
of the
do, I don't
building?
know about it.
Anyway,
I'm
I'm just glad
never
that lady's
going on
okay.
it. Yeah.
All right, let's get back to talking about some things that Prestonsburg has to offer. We want to talk about this. I feel like is one of the things most people have heard of, or
Yes.
at least been here to Prestonsburg for, Jenny Wiley State Park. Okay, so you can take the family for a summer getaway to Jenny Wiley State Resort Park. Their 49-room lodge overlooks Dewey Lake, which we were on yesterday. It is so gorgeous.
Peaceful.
And the water was shockingly not that cold.
No, it wasn't.
Like, it had heated up. It feels awesome. The lodge, they offer a 121-site campground with utility hookups, and for those of you water lovers, you could they have boat-in campsites. So be sure to take in a show as well at Jenny Wiley's top-notch show place for the performing arts.
Yes.
That's another great aspect of the state park. And we were learning some of the history about Jenny Wiley herself. If you don't know it, go online and look it up. It's just so important to know the history of why it's named after her. It's a fascinating story. Check that out. And then, yeah, their state resort park here is absolutely beautiful and massive.
Gorgeous. Yes,
And the
yeah.
amphitheater.
It was my first trip there. I'd seen the sign and heard the name many times. It was a pleasure to actually get to take it in for myself. So Jenny Wiley State Resort Park, located at 75 Theater Court in Prestonsburg. If you'd like to make reservations, you can call them at 606-889-1790. Okay, yesterday also, our crew made a stop at the East Kentucky Science Center Planetarium.
Yes.
Which I love a planetarium.
I know, I do too.
I know. When I was a child, I got to go to a planetarium, and it was life-changing for me. And the one they have here is truly, not to sound cheesy, out of this world. But it is.
Okay. No, leave. You're off the show.
I'm sorry, I'm done. This is my one moment of glory. It provides visitors educational programs and resources for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. The planetarium contains a 40-foot dome that seats 85 people and a 60-seat classroom and gift shop. The newly renovated planetarium is now the most technologically advanced planetariums, one of them, the most in the country.
I know, that's amazing.
I can't believe that.
Visitors are able, you can view realistic looking stars and experience what it would be like flying through space to other worlds. If you'd like to learn more about the planetarium, call them 889-8260, area code 606, or you can like them on Facebook at East Kentucky Science Center and Planetarium. Well, just one of the bajillion amazing things we've learned about Prestonsburg. You really can come here and spend the whole weekend and not do the same thing twice. And you probably won't even hit all the hot spots in a weekend. You know, by the time you go to the lake and you mountain bike and you kayak and you go on the boat, you go to the campsite, you go to this, I mean, there's just so much to do. You come to the golf course.
Yeah.
And then we actually spoke to the mayor yesterday, and he was telling us about a great event they have every year, Paddle Fest. We're going to learn more about that in just a little bit.
Yes.
But yes, we've got so many fun activities that we want to show you. We've been having a blast in Prestonsburg. The first thing we did yesterday, as soon as we got here, they have awesome mountain biking trails
Yes,
here.
the best in Kentucky. Nothing rivals it in this state.
Yeah.
They say it's really only second to what you find in North Carolina, which they told us, it was a lesson to me, the mecca for mountain bikers.
Exactly.
So yeah, unbelievable trails all around here. And oh yeah, we tried our hand at mountain biking.
We did. If you want to see how we did, you better stay with us. We got to take our first break. You're watching Live with Hayley as we discover Kentucky in Prestonsburg. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We are live in Prestonsburg today for Live with Hayley as we continue to discover Kentucky. We have been having such a blast in Prestonsburg, and we believe you can too. It is one of the hidden gems of Kentucky, one of the amazing cities that we have where you can go and just have an amazing time with your friends and family. So one of the first activities Claire and I did yesterday, we tried mountain biking, which neither one of us have ever done before. And
No.
they have the best, according to them, the best mountain biking trails in the state of Kentucky. And they said there's nothing else like it in the state.
Right, yeah, which was news to me, and I felt almost guilty about being there, not being an experienced mountain biker, to get to take advantage of such a beautiful, scenic, and kind of once-in-a-lifetime trail situation for people here in Kentucky. It was on Sugar Camp Mountain.
Yes.
Love the name, I'll never forget it. And what an experience it was.
Yes, they were very nice, and they said this is no rookie trail. And
Yeah.
we were rookies,
Yeah.
but they took the time to teach us how to do it. And it really is, I mean, you have to be an intense athlete to be able to do this. It is such great exercise. They told us, though, their favorite thing about it, our instructors, was the mental aspect of it. They just can disconnect. And so we tried mountain biking with our friends from Sugar Camp Mountain Trails, and you can try it too if you come to Prestonsburg. Take a look at how we did.
It's mostly mountain bikers and hikers. Some of it is horseback, but it's mostly hiking and biking. There's about a little more than 20 miles of trail out here now. It basically connects the city with the park area. I would recommend having at least an intermediate skill level on a mountain bike for sure. I mean, hikers, you know, any hiker is going to be fine out here, but definitely not super beginner friendly.
Which
Oh,
is
that
perfect for us.
Yeah, that works out perfectly for today because Claire and I have no mountain biking experience.
Limited bike experience in general.
Yes.
Very close to the hospital. So.
That's a plus.
No! 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 Oh! Nope. I'm off. Whoa. Yes! I did it! Oh no, now I have to go down. No! Ah! Oh my gosh!
Man, I can't wait to post all of this on my Instagram.
Oh. What made you want to do mountain bike?
I've been in it a long time, probably 20 years or so, but what this has that a lot of other places in Kentucky don't have is that this is a true mountain bike scene. I mean, Central Kentucky has mountain bike trails. This is totally different. I mean, this is probably the only place in Kentucky where you can ride this type of trail.
It's a huge deal for this area. Like I said, we love this area. We wanted to bring more people here to this area, and we really want to showcase Prestonsburg as a hot spot for adventure because we definitely have what it takes.
For me, I moved here 3 years ago from Lexington and Charleston area, and it's really made me enjoy living in Prestonsburg. We mountain bike all the time after work, on the weekends. It really has given us a fun hobby that you couldn't do if you lived elsewhere.
Is this the correct way to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing great. Don't act like you're not impressed. People go off this, are you serious? Oh, here she comes. Look at her in the wild. It's a Claire Crouch.
the state park right below us, and you know our trails connect with the state park. So I mean, you have the state park for adventure, hiking, fishing, camping, boating, and then you can come up here and mountain bike as well.
And that's what's great. Yeah, everything is so close together. You're not going to spend hours driving between each activity. You come up here, you mountain bike, you're down the hill in 1 minute flat. That's how fast we like to go. Maybe not you guys. Claire and I are
Hurled off the bike.
Yeah.
You know, it's fine. However you can do it.
That's right.
Oh, these rocks.
We did not fall.
We didn't.
We did it. And that's a success.
I can't even speak anymore.
That's a success.
That's a success. Yep, that was really the perfect way to sum up that experience.
Yes.
Not even remembering how to correctly speak.
Right.
Oh yeah, it was fun. It was really eye-opening as far as how hard mountain biking is. And they told us going through those trails, they'll go 25 miles an hour.
And they said it's a single track trail, so there's only room for one bike at a time. So you're really maneuvering and going 25 miles an hour in the middle of the woods. Like it is such a sport. It was fascinating.
It was.
So if you're a mountain biker out there and you're seeing this and you haven't been to these trails in Prestonsburg, what are you
You've
waiting
got to
for?
come.
You've
Yes.
got to. As they said, the only thing that rivals it are trails in North Carolina. This is the place to go if you want to try out mountain biking in Kentucky. So fun. I could see how it could be addictive.
Absolutely.
Once you get over the fear of I'm going to go flailing, like flying over the top of my bike.
Yeah, you're walking the line between life and death. I
Yes.
feel like constantly. But yeah, when you have those moments where it feels like you know what you're doing, they were limited, but I had glimpses yesterday. It was kind of freeing and exciting.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think it would probably be really freeing and exciting. So try it out if you've never tried it, or if you're really into it, come to Prestonsburg to check it out.
Wear a helmet.
Wear a helmet, yes. Again, Sugar Camp Mountain Trails. You can find them online to contact them. The trails are open 7 days a week, but they also have, rides where they all go together, so you could hook up with them and go on a ride with them.
Yes.
Yes.
And what an opportunity it would be. So while we
Yes.
were up on the Sugar Camp Mountain, they said, okay, before you go down the mountain, you've got to check out the Overlook. And we were like, Overlook, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And they said, no, really. It is the best thing in Prestonsburg. And so we took this opportunity to have a photo shoot.
That's right. Check out this overlook. I mean, it was worth. You kind of hike and you're kind of in the woods, and then all of a sudden it opens up to this amazing view, and you can see all of Prestonsburg. Our guide with the tourism department told us from some spots you can see Virginia.
Yes.
That's how close we are and how far you can see. There's those trails that we talked about. They said they have horseback riders that go down them. You can just hike on foot, and then you end at the overlook. Of course, you can mountain bike as well. I mean, amazing.
It was breathtaking. Yeah, once we got through all kind of the dirt road and the trail that led us down there, and we finally got to the clearing where the overlook was, we were like, oh, wait, this is it. I get it. You could see the water down below. It was just so peaceful. And or, if you're not into the outdoors, you can always just take a photo shoot and get something for Instagram.
They said, basically, they were like, it's an iconic image for Instagram. People going to the overlook in Prestonsburg. You basically got to know someone to know where it is.
Yes.
We'll hook you up.
Yeah, we got you.
Okay, so coming up next, from mountain biking to kayaking. We kayaked with the mayor of Prestonsburg. He was so cool. We're going to chat with him coming up next. Stay with us.
Welcome back to the beautiful Stonecrest Golf Course here in Prestonsburg. So from mountain biking to kayaking, we hit Dewey Lake yesterday to get out on the water, and we did it with none other than the mayor of Prestonsburg himself.
Take a look. There's a lot going on here. Well, how proud are you just of this community and, just to have the chance to let people know, hey, come see us. We've got a lot to offer.
I tell people anytime I go to meetings with other mayors, I'm the luckiest mayor ever was. Just on the trails alone, we have over 100,000 volunteer hours.
Wow.
That's 100,000 hours people been over in 5 years. And they've got out there, they've done the work. Only thing I've been is a resource for them to try to be able to make sure they have access to it. So, it's people at Prestonsburg doing the work. I just happen to come with an idea and throw it at them. They take it and run with it.
Let's talk about kayaking specifically and this lake as well, Dewey Lake. I mean, there are so many activities people can do out here. And finally, it's summertime, so they can take advantage of it.
We have a campground, second to none. They have all kinds of activities going on. You can kayak on the lake. We have the paddle fest that we actually kayak on the river. You can float down 8.2 miles. We pick you up, we bring you back, we feed you a good meal, and you're on your way.
How's that for service? I like that.
Hey, I tell you what, and this is what I really think about the city of Prestonsburg. We are a small town, and we're not going to give that up. We appreciate the fact we're a small town. We're hospitable. But, we're growing in different ways. But we're going to let you know that you're in a town that really appreciates you being there. Come join us.
Yes, okay.
I know, we're convinced.
We're here.
So we're about to do some kayaking. I've
Yes.
done it before. Claire never has.
Never have.
Any advice before we begin? What do you
Yeah.
think?
This is up. Keep your head pointed that way.
A lot of ominous.
I know.
Like, okay, yeah.
Keep your eyes on the Lord, and you'll be fine.
I'm up here living in the lap of luxury. All right, there's no turning back now. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Look at her. She's a natural.
No hands.
No hands.
I'm being paddled by my love.
We have the Mountain Arts Center, has a Kentucky Opry on Saturday nights for the next 2 months. There's always something to do here.
Are you just really trying to let people know that, you know, you're this maybe, hopefully not for long, not so hidden gem?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we want to do. We're trying to get the word out. Now, I will tell you this. We've got a little bit of everything. You know, the gorge is known for the rock climbing. We just started working on rock climbing routes. We don't have a lot of them. We have mountain biking. We have overlooks. We have the water. We have the river. And I got to tell you about fishing. If you girls don't fish, we've got.
I mean,
I'm insulted.
We're
Why would
obviously
you
fishermen.
Yeah.
I don't.
you know,
Yeah.
my assumption
Let us
is,
tell you about fish, okay?
That's perfect. I am so excited to show Prestonsburg off, and I really do every chance I get. I'm always talking about it. But you know what really makes it again is our hospitality, our people getting involved.
So, people got to come to Prestonsburg.
I tell you what, they come to Prestonsburg, we'll make them home. We'll make them feel like they're at home, I promise you.
Wah, wah.
Excellent. And sing.
Kayaking was a blast. For a full list of activities going on in Prestonsburg, go to prestonsburgky.org. We'll be right back.
And for a great place to grab some food in Prestonsburg, you've got to check out Lizzie B's. It's in the heart of Prestonsburg.
And thanks to Quality Inn for our great sleep here. See you Monday.